The classic television series, Little House on the Prairie, has captured the hearts of generations since its debut in the 1970s. Adapted from Laura Ingalls Wilder's beloved book series, the show depicts the simple yet challenging life of the Ingalls family on the American frontier in the late 19th century. With its touching stories of family love, kindness, and resilience, Little House on the Prairie is also remembered for its talented cast who brought iconic characters to life. Sadly, over time, many of the actors from this cherished series have passed away, leaving fans with a sense of loss and nostalgia. Here is a tribute to 30 Little House on the Prairie. Actors who have left us, honoring their contributions to the show's enduring legacy and the indelible impact they made on audiences around the world. Carl Swenson plays Lars Hansen. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 66 years old. Sadly, on October 8, 1978, he passed away at the age of 70.
Corn's all I ever seen. It's only about half that size.
In 20 years of milling, that is the best corn I ever see, and you can believe that.
Queenie Smith plays Mrs. Amanda Whipple. In 1974, when she participated in Little House on the Prairie, she was 76 years old. Sadly, on August 5, 1978, she passed away at the age of 80.
Army doctor gave that to me when you were in the hospital, and I figured that you just might want it when you came back home.
Steve Tracy plays Percival Isaac Cohen Dalton. In 1980, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 21 years old. Sadly, on November 27, 1986, he passed away at the age of 34.
Empty pickle jars in the water closet.
Oh, really? Well, if I see her, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
Okay, thank you. I think maybe I'll go over to the store.
Burt Young plays bar patron. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 34 years old. Sadly, on October 8, 2023, he passed away at the age of 83.
That drug operation you two were running gives you a pretty good motive.
It wasn't my operation. Some skycap set it up. Marty was part of it. I just walked in on it by accident.
Hermione Baddeley plays Kezia Horn. In 1977, when she starred in Little House on the Prairie, she was 71 years old. Sadly, on August 19, 1986, she passed away at the age of 79.
It's not from a bow. It's a bill from a dress shop in Minneapolis. Oh. Ooh.
Ivan Bonner plays Mr. Case. In 1977, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 53 years old. Sadly, on December 8, 1988, he passed away at the age of 64.
Deserting her and all, it's helped everyone understand her a lot better.
Her mother deserting her? She never knew her mother. She died in childbirth.
Eddie Quillen plays Buffalo Bill. In 1977, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 40 years old. Sadly, on July 19, 1990, he passed away at the age of 83.
And that to be the Isaiah Edwards, you'd have to be the first Isaiah Edwards. You can bet that if you'd look in one of them telephone books in a big city, you'd find another one.
Michael Landon plays Charles Ingalls. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 38 years old. Sadly, on June 15, 1978, he passed away at the age of 54.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Positive? You know what the word positive means? That means wrong at the top of your voice.
Right or wrong doesn't matter much.
Vita French plays Isaiah. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 40 years old. Sadly, on June 15, 1978, he passed away at the age of 54.
Year. Oh, you're gonna make much of a crop the first year, but the next year, you watch out. We're working together, you and me.
Dub Taylor plays Houston Lamb. In 1980, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 73 years old. Sadly, on October 3, 1994, he passed away at the age of 87.
Some Take care of that dadgum school is one mess after another. Last night the plumbing backed up again. You know, I never did caught into that newfangled indoor plumbing anyhow. Well, how does it feel to be...
Moses Gunn plays Joe Kagan. In 1977, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 40 years old. Sadly, on December 16, 1978, he passed away at the age of 64.
I ain't got no use for him or his kind. We all know what he did to this town, to the Garvey boy.
Johnny Crawford plays Ben Shelby. In 1976, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 30 years old. Sadly, on April 29, 2021, he passed away at the age of 75.
Brown, we might as well head back. Ain't gonna find more than 3 or 4 skins up the North Fork anyway.
Ted Gehring plays Ebexener Spade. In 1975, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 46 years old. Sadly, on September 28, 2000, he passed away at the age of 71.
You don't have to be a banker to see that. Mr. Ingalls, a man's good credit is more important than his own personal comfort. You remember that, and you'll never make any mistakes. Good day.
Johnny Cash plays Caleb Hotchkiss. In 1976, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 46 years old. Sadly, on September 28, 2000, he passed away at the age of 71.
Busting at the seams by Sunday.
Saturday, Miss Jules. Saturday. I promised Reverend Alden I'd meet him at Gray's Corners on Saturday.
Kevin Hagen plays Dr. Hiram Baker. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 46 years old. Sadly, on July 9, 2005, he passed away at the age of 77.
Suggestion. Which is it?
Your heart's in very bad shape, Isaac.
So? This I know for a long time.
Sam Edwards plays Mr. Bill Anderson. In 1978, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 46 years old. Sadly, on June 28, 2004, he passed away at the age of 89.
Say, shouldn't you two be getting back to school?
Well, I really want to stay and wait till the first call comes in.
I'll tell you what. After school, you come back and I'll put in a call to Mankato.
Arthur Hill plays Lansford Ingle. When he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 46 years old. Sadly, on September 28, 2000, he passed away at the age of 71.
That paws aren't right all the time, didn't you?
Yeah, but right or wrong, a buddy's got to do what their pa says.
Red Buttons plays William. In 1975, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 56 years old. Sadly, on July 13, 2006, he passed away at the age of 87.
I was coming down the road yonder with my wagon, looking for a place to camp for the night, when out of the corner of me eye, I see a bobcat creeping in your hand.
Wayne Heffley plays Mr. Kennedy. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 47 years old. Sadly, on November 19, 2008, he passed away at the age of 81.
They robbed him of our money. There's highwaymen between here and Minneapolis.
Oh, he might just have taken our money and gone right on past Minneapolis on to Chicago.
What, and leave his wife?
Dabbs Greer plays Reverend Robert Alden. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 57 years old. Sadly, on April 28, 2007, he passed away at the age of 90.
For those of you who need water carried to your field, be sure that Nels has your name. The Lord helps those who help themselves.
Patricia Neal plays Julia Sanderson. In 1975, when she starred in Little House on the Prairie, she was 48 years old. Sadly, on August 8, 2010, she passed away at the age of 84.
We're gonna find a home for him. I'll be out to your place this afternoon, get that harrowing done.
Oh, I wish you'd let me borrow the team. I can do the work.
No, indeed. Your husband did a lot of favors.
Merlin Olsen plays Jonathan Garvey. In 1977, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 34 years old. Sadly, on March 11, 2010, he passed away at the age of 69.
In the stock. Been burning a hole in my pocket, and, well, you've been talking about missing your ma so much lately that when we saw you coming, I put in a call to Minneapolis, and he'll be coming through right away.
Eileen Ryan plays Mrs. Kennedy. In 1974, when she starred in Little House on the Prairie, she was 47 years old. Sadly, on October 9, 2022, she passed away at the age of 94.
Well, I was thinking if we could get together.
Corinne Camacho plays Eloise Taylor. In 1977, when she starred in Little House on the Prairie, she was 36 years old. Sadly, on September 15, 2010, she passed away at the age of 68.
Silly of me, wasn't it? I was always so used to getting up and fixing Ellen's lunch. Why did it happen?
Richard Bull plays Nels Olson. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 50 years old. Sadly, on February 3, 2014, he passed away at the age of 89.
She was...
Tyrant.
What?
Oh, I said, talent. A talent.
Ernest Borgnine plays Jonathan. In 1974, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 57 years old. Sadly, on July 8, 2012, he passed away at the age of 95.
Oh, sort of an adventure, eh?
Yes, sir.
Well, those journeys are the best. I got some hot porridge, Wilder. Would you like some?
Tom Lester plays Mr. Wilder. In 1981, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 43 years old. Sadly, on April 20th, 2020, he passed away at the age of 81.
Well, you best get inside and into your bed. What if old Santa Claus comes and you're still awake?
He's not coming.
What are you talking about?
Catherine McGregor plays Harriet Olsen. In 1974, when she starred in Little House on the Prairie, she was 49 years old. Sadly, on November 2018, she passed away at the age of 93.
Nels! Oh, my goodness sakes, no. He would order all the wrong things. Besides, he just doesn't have the business sense that I have.
Robert Casper plays Sherman Andrus. In 1983, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 59 years old. Sadly, on March 7, 2020, he passed away at the age of 95.
The picture. Because it was the only picture taken of me that did me justice. Oh, I see.
Well, it is.
Ken Berry plays London. In 1979, when he starred in Little House on the Prairie, he was 46 years old. Sadly, on December 1, 2018, he passed away at the age of 85.
To the one and only performance in Walnut Grove this coming Saturday night of the best little old traveling circus in the Midwestern US of A and Canada.
Yeah! Let me know who is your favorite character from the Little House on the Prairie TV series and share your thoughts on the deceased actors by leaving your comments below this video. Remember to support by liking, subscribing to the channel and pressing the notification bell to receive my upcoming videos. Thank you and see you again.